Remo, what's
Hey,
up,
but man, what up, man?
How
Good
far
seeing you
now?
again. It's been
Good
a
to
while,
see
bro.
you again, man. Since last
Once
week.
more. I
What's
tell you,
happening?
since Friday, man.
Yes, sir. What's happening?
Man, nothing much. We've been
How's
there,
your-
chilling out and all that.
Yes,
I
sir.
hope you've been hanging out too, bro.
Well, I've been hanging out with my guys. Now it be now. Hangout, as in always hangout.
Yeah.
How's your hangout?
Oh boy, you know how it is now. It's always bomb, I believe this Xmas and New Year is not all over because when you enter some joints, you see guys hanging out and all that, having their champagne and all that, discussing about issues of life.
That's
So that's how it is.
Hello, it's with great pleasure I welcome you to Click Naija Internet Radio, your favorite program, Men's Hangout. Men's Hangout is a program where we talk about issues from men's perspectives. These issues are like cars, sports, flirting, business, sports, and even women. My name is Nasir Yunusa, and
I'm Remy Okenwa, usually just to bring the best for you.
Yes, so our topic today is why men cheat. I know you've been wondering why we took this topic. Our topic today is why men cheat. This is Click Naija Internet Radio. Follow us on our social media handle. For Facebook and Instagram is Click Naija. For Twitter is at Click Naija1. And of course, you can listen to us via www.clicknaija.net and also subscribe to our YouTube channel now. All right, quick question, guys. Like my people watching on us on the social media handles, Facebook. All right, quick question. Why do you think men cheat? I'm asking you. We want to know why you think men cheat. You can keep your comments coming through our live video on Facebook. Remy, before we go into our real discussion, I want to ask you a honest, and I want you to give me an honest answer.
All right.
Like, when last did you cheat?
Jeez. I wasn't expecting that.
Like, when last did you cheat?
Oh my
We are all in a
goodness.
relationship, of course. We are in a relationship.
Yes.
So
Yeah. My brother, that's a $1 billion question. You understand what I'm saying?
And we deserve an answer, right?
The truth of the matter is this. I understand that men's libido is hot. Our libidoria prowess is top notch.
All right.
And it's not about making my brother.
Yeah, okay.
Even God himself said, go into the world and multiply, brother.
Nice.
How are you going to multiply if you don't cheat, bro? That is not to say that Remy is cheating, all right? So you asked me a question.
Again, we're not encouraging cheating.
Yeah, exactly.
We want to know the perspective. Okay, why do men cheat? So I asked my colleague here, as in, when last did you cheat? That's what I want to know.
Exactly. And the issue is this, my brother. That question is quite scary because, boom, anything can happen. Because if indeed, when last I cheated, are you sure that I'm not still a virgin, bro?
Oh, nice. Nice.
Are you sure I'm not still a virgin?
Oh, okay.
Because if you're a virgin, how can you cheat, my brother?
How can you cheat?
So I cheating, talking about cheating. It's a very difficult question for me, my brother, to answer. I know a lot of brothers and out there and all that, friends and all that. It's not always easy, to stick to your woman, your girlfriend, or what partner like that. It's not always easy. We have to be honest with ourselves. Some of these things, that question indeed precedes human existence.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Nice.
It actually precedes human existence because we aren't the one that actually made ourselves like this. This, I think, is biological. If you ask me, really, it's biological. You understand? It's God who infused that libidoral prowess, that urge in us. You understand? But it now behoves on us to know how to control it. Nice. If not, it's going to be like wildfire. My goodness.
Okay, it's always difficult to understand why a man will cheat, but this happens all the time anyway. Exactly. After speaking to several of my male friends on this topic, we decided to share some of the reasons they gave us why most men cheat. And the truth of all the sort of dynamics that play in a man's decision to engage in infidelity, generally though his choice to cheat is driven by one or more of one of the following factors. One of them, which they say, is immaturity.
Exactly.
What I saw, what my survey like research, they said immaturity is what causes many men to cheat. If you hear it from a woman's perspective, they'll tell you he's not a mature person. What is he looking for in another person that is going to
that he cannot find in his woman.
Yes.
You understand?
So they said it has to do with the loss of experience in committed relationship. That or if he's not really committed in a relationship, that's when he goes out and cheating and everything he wants to see. He wants to open his skirts.
Exactly.
So many people feel it's immaturity to cheat. What do you think about that, Meremy?
Immaturity, indeed, I differ a bit.
Okay.
That is actually immaturity. You know, some of these narratives is actually fallacious. I consider them as fallacious received theory. You understand what I'm saying? It's something that one, conceived in his heart and drop out there in the public space and say that immaturity. It's not, because most times when you observe why men cheat, really, most of men who cheat doesn't really want to cheat. To be honest, they don't really want to cheat. There could be several factors that cause sex, but that immaturity aspect of it, I tend to disagree with the person who dropped that narrative. You understand what I'm saying? So I cannot really condemn it totally, though. But the truth of the matter is this: people cheat for different reasons.
Okay. And the other reason they told us is insecurity. Like, what do you think about the insecurity aspect of men? Like when a man feels insecure, like he feels as if he's too old, too young, not too handsome enough, not rich enough, not smart enough, etc. Astonishing amount of male cheating is linked as at least part of the mid-life crisis. Like people think that to booster their flagging ego, that's why they cheat. He seeks to validate or validation of other women in his life. Like
I can actually relate with this one a bit because personal experience.
Okay.
If indeed I've been this virgin, though. I found out that some of the time I had such experience. You understand? So you know what they call it.
Yeah.
You may call it cheating, but I may call it something else. All right.
Okay, what do you want to call it?
The truth of the matter is this: when I am not that too buoyant, anytime I find myself not too buoyant, I usually find out that something else tends to occupy my mind. How to kill that boredom? What to use to replace that buoyancy? What is not what I wasn't enjoying at that moment? If I lack money, sometimes that is when the urge shoots up. But that's why I know I can never be poor, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Because poverty will put me into more temptation.
Really?
Maybe that cheating could be one of them.
But some of us, like when we don't have money, we run away from all these women. We escape all these things.
I am exactly opposite of that, my brother.
Really?
To be honest, if I don't have some liquid cash, making some noise on my pocket, that is when you see me thinking about a next available lady to make to heal my heart or to heal my stress of not having money. You understand? So, and cheating doesn't really have to do with money. But I've often heard that a lot of men, you can only know who a man is when he has money. But it's not the same with me. So that's why I work hard enough to make sure that I don't cheat. Because once I have money, brother, I don't cheat really.
Now, some people talk about when it's over version, when it's over version 1, like he wants to end a relationship in the current relationship he is. However, instead of just telling his partner that I'm not happy with this relationship or I'm happy with this relationship or break things off, he cheats, then force her to make the moves or to do the dirty work, trying to push the cheating on her, he's cheating and he's pushing the cheating on her face so she can know and just break up. What do you think about this? This is another factor many people think.
Some of these things, I understand it. Some of this is actually an irritation. These are characters people picked up from somewhere. Most of the challenges we usually are faced with are the enemies in us. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. Whether cheating or whatsoever. You understand? Giving some of those flimsy excuses does not even suffice for me. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't count really. Okay? So these are problems, these are characters people picked up, and later on they'll be looking for who is doing them, or one village people that are forcing them to do one thing or the other. You understand? Is if you don't want to cheat, really, it's a personal discipline that I know very well.
Like personal
discipline. It's a choice. It's a choice you must make
not to cheat
between you and yourself. It's not even something that has to do with spirituality. if you want to be sane, if you want to respect yourself,
Yeah.
you must discipline yourself enough not to cheat. Respect yourself and respect your partner.
Ooh,
So
nice.
some of these versions of reasons a lot of men usually give just because my woman is cheating, my partner is cheating, and all that.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
We have some comments here. My boss, Mohammed Atairu, our GM, he
Yes.
said, "Fire on my people."
Yeah, that is a great boss.
We need you, sir. And Riley Adama said they are not satisfied with what they have. So, what do you think about Riley's comments? He said they are not satisfied with what they have. That's why people cheat outside. Do you believe in her? What she said?
Sex is that tree right in the center of garden.
Yes, sir.
Don't touch it. It's a fruit. It's a commandment. Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Whether you are being satisfied or not.
Mhm.
I have been in a relationship for 3 years running some time ago, and I got stuck with my girlfriend.
Like you didn't cheat.
I never cheated.
You're committed.
That's why I say it's the personal decisions.
Yes, sir.
Some of these excuses, honestly, are just mere
because it's just
because they just want to satisfy themselves and lie to them. That's personal lies, personal deceptions. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
So the truth of the matter is this: I do not believe in that school of thought that a man will always cheat. If we had fallen into the prey before, it behoves on us to take our step back and get it right. Because once you cheat, you think you're doing yourself. Someday your partner is going to find out. And once your partner finds out, the death of that relationship begins. You may not know.
Yes.
It begins. And men always think that they are smart. We are not smart anywhere, brother. Women are far smarter than us. But because of African mentality, men think that they can be bold enough all the time to do whatever they like. And same African culture does not really always victimize women. Whenever you hear, okay, woman has cheated. That's why they're so discreet enough when they are doing theirs. And theirs can be brutal, my brother. They can be brutal. You understand what I'm saying?
We saw an example about the social media.
Exactly.
So it's very brutal.
Exactly.
Riley Adama said, and some of them think that by cheating, it makes them stronger.
No. Exactly. Some men do think like that. I think it's actually a weakness of a human. You understand? Weakness in the human perspective. You understand?
Yeah.
It's not most of us must have fallen into such temptations before, but we must not remain there. I am currently working on myself.
That's good.
That is achievable. To stay sane, respect myself, and don't indulge. It's not everything that is under the skirt a man must look. But even though when we hang out mostly, you know what the program is all about. When we hang out, like yesterday, I went out with my guys, and boy, oh my goodness. I sat down with my guys. Before you knew it, some ladies were just coming in. I just found out that you can hardly find an ugly lady these days. And that has put us in a very precarious situation.
Really?
You understand what I'm saying?
So we have a comment from Rita in the Sunday. She says, Ogaremi, well done. No? Thank you. Okay, it's another version of it's over. He may want to end his current relation, but not until he gets another one lined up. Like, he wants to find another babe before he lets go this one. So that's why some men cheat. Like, I'm in a relationship, but I know my relationship is not going to work out. But I need to get another babe before I let this one go.
So, but I call that social politics or romantic politics.
Romantic politics.
Okay, now let me put it with benefit of hindsight.
Okay.
Let me put the question to you. When was the last time you cheated, brother? You gave me that bullet, and I give it to this.
Well, okay.
This is friendly fire, bro.
Now, I've been in a relationship, and I'm very dedicated to my relationship. But there's this thing about guys. When we are not in a relationship, we think we tend to be vulnerable. Like when we feel we're not attached to a partner, we tend to be vulnerable. We tend to want to, have the fun, catch the vibe, I get the feeling.
Yeah, bro. I feel you, man.
You understand? You know how it is. Like that's how we do it. That's how we roll as guys. You understand?
Yes.
But when we're dedicated, when I'm dedicated, I don't cheat.
Oh boy, sure. Look at me. Excuse me, bro. Look at me. Are you sure? Can you repeat that again?
Okay. Some say some reasons for some people to cheat. They say lack of male social support. Now, what do you think about that? Lack of male social support. Some people feel that when you are not in a group of friends, you're always with lady. You don't value your friends' hangout. You're always wanting your social aspect from the opposite sex. Your emotional aspect from the opposite sex. Everything you want is from the opposite sex. Now, once it's not there, when he doesn't see this fulfillment in his partner, he cheats. What do you think about that?
As I have said consistently, these are personal choice people usually make, and they have right for it.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? They have right. Cannot tell anybody what to do. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He feels that he feel more comfortable with ladies. Also, so most times I feel more comfortable with ladies.
Yeah.
You understand? But I can hang with my guys anytime, any day. There's so many things to
But you
and
get
discuss
the
about.
vibes.
Yes, exactly. I'm very, very comfortable with ladies.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things to gist. In fact, I like making any lady around me very happy. You know, ladies, they like commendations. They like you to appreciate them.
Yeah.
And these are one of the factors that has eroded a lot of love in marriages and relationships.
Of course,
for the fact that you met your lady, you know, you are head over heels, baby, look good and all that. So you are everything to me. You are my world, even when you have not traveled to Kenya here. You know? But at the end of the day, within shortest moments, probably both of you have had your time, and suddenly those fire begin to dwindle. You no longer appreciate your woman. You no longer call her sweetheart. How are you? You're looking good. I like your makeup. I like your shoes. I like your hairs.
All those
These
things
are,
now.
excuse me. Ladies are very easy to control.
Yeah.
Appreciate them. They will love you till death do you part.
Like me. So,
seriously, if you discover that truth, oh brother, you can even go and do other things without you being caught.
We are learning. We guys are learning. We are learning from Remy.
You're not serious, man.
Yeah, they say childhood abuse, like when you were kids, like when many guys were kids, like they tend to suffer through responding on unresolved childhood trauma, neglect, emotional abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, etc. In such cases, his childhood have created attachment and intimacy issues that have enabled him unwillingly to fully commit to one person. Like they feel if you're one person, you're wasting your time. It's like you're not catching the fun, you're not being yourself. So they feel that sometimes it's from the childhood, it's from
the childhood or maybe the upbringing.
Yes,
what I have to say about that is this: we must at all times think in a rational and logical way as balanced humans.
Yeah.
Okay. And aside that, whether you feel vulnerable at the initial age of your life, there is what is called native intelligence with street smart. You must pick it up because you don't always only pick up that vulnerability that was associated with your maybe abuse of your childhood. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
so there are a lot of things that you can also, positive things you can pick from the street. That's being street smart, using your native intelligence. These are God-given gifts that God has endowed in a human. You understand? So whenever you find yourself in such precarious situation, in such vulnerable situation, you must implore those native intelligence God gives to you in order to free yourself from some of these vices that can actually ruin your destiny and all that. So that is it.
Nice. They say anger, revenge. Like most guys cheat because they want to take a revenge on a lady. Like he may cheat to get revenge. He's angry with his mate and want to hurt her. So the next thing is going to cheat on her. So she find out that she cheated on her so she can do her worst. So they use cheating as a form of anger. Most guys, what do you think about this as well?
Most dudes who exhibit such character, most times I do categorize them as a junkie. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? You know what do you want to revenge with your woman for? You understand what I'm saying? So I do agree that some characters exhibit such attitude. You understand? But we must at all times talk to ourselves in order not to go extreme. You understand? So it's one of the factors that makes a lot of people cheat. It cannot diffuse that. It cannot take it away from it. But these are things that may not actually stop. They may not, you understand, except on a personal decisions. So cheating is a personal choice. It's a decision of the person, and most times it hurts. If you think you're smiling and cheating and all that, when it's going to hurt, my brother. You remember the story of Marian Sander, who stabbed her husband. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
You can imagine. That is the same thing you're talking about here. Probably when he was doing that, he forgot that that could be detrimental to his short space in this world.
So you understand? We have some messages here on from some of our social media handles, and here we have Ayoduru. He says trying to understand men when it comes to cheating is like trying to solve a Chinese puzzle when you cannot read Chinese. Like
I tell you,
what do you think about this? Like he feels that you can't understand why men cheat. He feels like you are trying to understand it. He's trying to play a Chinese puzzle when you can't speak Chinese.
Can't really speak Chinese.
Like you can't really understand why men go into cheating.
Yes.
So is he trying to say, is it for the fun of it? Is it because we want to cheat? Is it because it's kind of a hobby for some people? Because we hear words like womanizer. When you call somebody womanizer, does it mean it's a hobby for him to cheat?
You know what? Some of the what's this? Is it Ibrahim Abdul, right?
Yeah, Ayoduru.
Okay, Ayoduru. Then anyway, the issue is this. I tend to agree with him. You cannot really decipher the major reasons why men cheat. You cannot categorize in a particular. You understand? You can say this is the reason men cheat and all that. So, people, men, that men or women, they cheat.
Yeah.
These are stuff they picked up with themselves. And let me tell you, whatsoever you can do consistently for 6 months becomes your habit. You understand? Sometimes those smokers who say, okay, become an addict smokers. They just, once they started it, oh, let me just take, and friends say, okay, why don't you take one? Before you know it, they become addicts. Not just smokers, drug addicts too. You understand? Including cheating. So you may say, okay, let me just do it. And you find out after one, you see? Yeah, before you know it, another one, another lead again. Oh my, you started imagination start running wild. Oh man, but the truth of the matter is this. Now only God understand what you input for person body. They feel me. So because the truth of the matter is it's not always easy. It's always easy for us to talk about it like this, but it's in practice.
When you are in the
challenge,
that's when you feel the hotness.
I did tell you, my brother. So you know the day easy.
Okay, we have Christy John. She says anyone who cheats is an undisciplined and greedy plus selfish person. Like she feels when you cheat, you're undisciplined and you are greedy, like you are selfish because you know there are some people who have just with guys now. You see, it's like a hobby, are fun, but now those kind of people they are categorically you guys are unselfish.
Yes, it's true. Well, you won't be surprised. This is coming from a lady first.
Yeah, it's a lady.
Probably she's into one nice relationship. She loves the guy and. The guy is cheating. You understand? So she's using this avenue to lash out,
to say her mind,
and all that.
Then we have physical beauty. Ibrahim Abdul says physical beauty attracts a man to a woman, but as time progresses, he starts looking for the beauty within the qualities that makes a good relationship. Below are some of the reasons I think men cheat on beautiful women, and he says when the other room is not good, like he pointed out to me. I don't want to use the word straight. That being beautiful does not make you good in bed. So he feels like when his partner is not good in bed, or when the partner is not good in bed, that's why men cheat. Like two, he said when she has bad character, being too what did he say? Being too arrogant and all that this cause another reason why men cheat. And he also said that when you start raising kids and dealing with problems together, romance starts to die. Like this, married people can record
exactly.
So like when you start cheating, romance starts to die. Like, and also, then we have another comment. Nancy Peter, she says, being attracted to a man, but beauty alone can't keep him. You understand? Beauty can't attract a man, but beauty alone can't keep him. In fact, no woman is beautiful enough to keep a man faithful. There has to be something else to play to have him remain fully committed to the relationship. Inner beauty is what keep a man. So if he search for the inner beauty like kindness, appreciation, and care and not see it, those then he will lose interest. And the more powerful and rich he is, the more likely is he to cheat. So to keep a man, you got to keep it beautiful and classy outside, like a wife, and dirty in the bedroom like a mistress.
There are so many places things. But anyway, the issue is this. There are so many reasons
Yep.
one can give to encourage himself
Yeah.
to cheat. But the issue is this: don't clap when you don't want to dance.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Because the truth of the matter is this:
Yeah.
once you perceive the aroma, find a way to run away.
Yes,
My
sir.
holy book tells me that, guy, flee from every appearances of evil.
Yes,
You understand what I'm
yes.
saying? So if you actually want to exempt yourself,
Mhm.
once you are surrounded with that temptation, all you need to do, put up your running shoes, become Usain Bolt, man.
And feel
If
out.
not, I swear down, because
So
you
that-
cannot. I do not have been with a girlfriend.
Mhm.
We agreed that we'll never have any of those stuff.
Mhm.
When I visited her while in school,
Mhm.
in the night we even joined hands, because in my holy book there's a place that says, whatsoever two or three agree concerning any situation, it shall be done. We held hands that night, prayed this prayer, and went to bed. In the middle of the night, my brother, the rest is history.
So Bode Olawale says, I can never cheat on Iya Aki, my second wife. She knows that. Already he has a second wife. He has cheated now.
Yeah. But that guy, you know,
So have a second wife. That's when you cheated on your
if
first
it's
wife.
possible, honestly, I will
Mhm.
employ National Assembly people to actually enact a law that
Okay.
can actually make people to marry as many as they want. It not be necessary that the woman, the wife, will be living with the man,
Mhm.
but just marry. Anyone you feel that you're attracted to, just go and pay dowry and continue your cheating. No, that time it will be cheating. You understand, my brother? So let it be open in that manner. So,
all right. Time for us to go, guys. Now, thank you, everyone who viewed us live here on Facebook. Men's Saga will be back next week with another edition of Click Naija Radio. If you missed any of our show, you can watch everything on our YouTube channel. My name is Nasir Yunusa, and
I'm Remy Okenwa. You know,
yes, sir.
that is it.
Stay safe and bye.
Bye bye.